Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Kathy's Corner, Seed in the Sand, and this is chapter 3 of Small Miracles, Releasing Shame and Guilt. And what I wanted to talk to you today about was, have some comments asking about like time of the day and what I do and things like that for work. And, um, I don't I I don't have an email account associated with this channel because it's with an old phone. Um, but if you wanted to, like email me, I can, do more of those personal questions by, personal message. Rather than like putting it out there. That's like just like with what happened with my kids. I don't want to just put it out there for everybody to judge and see and maybe have issues with my kids um if they ever find these videos, which, hopefully they do, because I do want them to see them eventually when they're older and mature and able to take this information on. Um, because it is hard. It's hard to talk about. It's hard to talk about things that are difficult. And when my kids are, older and they have their lives of their own, it's it's hard to categorize that into um, finding ways to make them understand. And that's what I'm trying to do with this channel, is make them understand. And um so yeah, I do these videos early in the morning. I want one a day. I try to do one a day. Sometimes I sleep in, but today I was up early and um yeah, I work early in the morning and come home. So my routine is get up early, um, do my job, and then come home, get something to eat, do my little, prepare my video for the day, and then I like to watch Saint um, Patrick Cathedral Mass every morning, and then just go about my day. Just hobbies include watching our local sports teams, and they're fun to watch. And um, taking taking care of business around here. A lot of appointments. Have you know, somebody had asked if I do, therapy or see therapists, and I do. I don't do any group work. I wish I had a group of my own. I used to not own, run a group. Um, that was a lot of fun. Um, Gosh, I miss those days. I miss those days of before COVID when we had those groups and we could really get together and share. Maybe that's why I did this podcast, was because I missed the groups. But that's in a nutshell my day. It's nothing extravagant, nothing super positive. It's just a normal everyday day that we just go out and do our thing, and I sleep, I nap quite a bit during the day because I get up so early. Um, so what I wanted to talk to you today about was this small miracles, opening up a miracle, allowing God to open up miracles in our lives, and to cut ties with the knots in our lives once and for all. And so when when people think that they're, like got me in their grasp, when they think they have me, taken care of, they have me silenced, they have me under their thumb, that's when the guilt and shame come in. And that's when I miss, I miss those groups. I miss saying, I want my tribe. I want my friends. I want my support. I want that, um, that goodness in my life. And miracles can happen right before our eyes. And maybe this is my, like I said, this is my group. This is what happened um, when COVID hit and everything fell apart and the groups were gone. Um, so we're putting. I just wrote a couple things down. Um, Putting that old energy behind us, and um, time to go out and have some fun. So I apologize if I sound like a negative person when I do these videos. A lot of times I'm just sad, and feel really lonely, because there isn't a lot of support where I live. And um, it does help with the comments to say thank you, for seeing me, and hearing me and allowing me um, to share. I appreciate that. So, all right, these are the classic tarot cards. Three cards, one for the past, one for the present, and one for the future. All right. For the past, we have the Knight of Pentacles. That's kind of that defender of the seed that we're planting, and it's a yellow background again. Yesterday we had all yellow. That was really cool. So then we have the King of Wands, and that is like the father figure of action and movement, and yeah. So, and then for the future, we have the Hierophant. And I like to think of that as like I think of that as like Father Dolan, or Cardinal Dolan. He's my favorite. He's my absolute favorite. And he will always be my favorite. So, just that, kind of the head of the church, head of the, Pope Leo is kind of the head of the church, but I always like Cardinal Dolan because of his attitude. He's always just so positive and loving. So, all right, these are the Healing Spirit cards by Gordon Smith. And the intention I'm setting with these cards are, finding our place, finding our miracle, allowing our miracle to happen, allowing our miracle to come in. And it says, carry the torch for others to see, wake up the world. Looks like that. And okay. You know you have crossed a line in your life when you find yourself answering questions rather than asking them. When others see you as a guiding light, remember that guardian spirits can help steer your thoughts, words, and even actions when it comes to sharing truth and knowledge with those who ask. You are a vessel for the guardian spirits now, and through you they give to others. The student is now the teacher. And I think that is pretty accurate because, there are a lot of questions coming and it's hard to answer them in a video. But I will, if you want me to. So, but yeah, I really want to see this again as what it originated as, which was I'm lonely and I need people to reach out to. So that's why I started this video and this video set in the first place, this channel. And yeah, I miss having that connection. I miss having that feeling of belonging. So, and maybe it's a miracle that, we can come back together again. So, all right, wishing everybody a beautiful day, and we'll chat with you tomorrow.